spider can, spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man.
I'm not, because I am super fucking drunk.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That was my idea for the entire I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck as the intro.
Welcome to Project Ear, episode 11.
Episode 11.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
we
episode
finally
11.
made it.
It's what I've done.
It's double digits.
Up to the double one.
Let us forget 10. Let us forget 10
No,
forever.
this should be episode 10 because I'm here, and that last one should be like 9B.
It wasn't that it was bad, it was that it was awful.
No,
You,
that's why it's...
That's a synonym, what you just said.
I know.
For the record, I'm HIXIIVII. Follow me on Twitter. I need to beat Matthew Pete.
I'm Matthew J. Pete on Twitter and Pete on the website.
Don't follow him, you'll get cancer.
I will give you
True
candy
story.
if you follow me.
He will.
I'm Mr. Vister. I'm not as much of a Twitter whore as these two, so you can follow me, but if you don't...
But it's okay.
That's okay.
Oh,
That's
you're being that
fucking-
guy.
I'm being that guy
Oh, that's
because
wonderful.
that means that I'm gonna get the most followers.
It's worth
What
mentioning
the
that
fuck
we are.
is sticky here? Jesus
I
Christ.
may or may not have jizz all over this table.
You
Speaking of
did.
Twitter, I found out this week that nobody gives a shit about you on Twitter, and and that your life is basically pointless.
No, that's
Because
not true at all, man.
I
People
spent
really
the-
care.
I spent the last week.
Fucking touch it all.
Or
And,
go higher.
I decided
102.
for my first week of Twitter to just go in and just like people and follow them.
It
be
is,
a whore.
it is
Yeah.
kind of sticky.
Oh wow! Look at that. Vister's right.
Yeah,
it's
well-
sticky. Fuck
Oh,
off.
look at that. That's the first thing that's
So-
ever happened.
Ah.
I have to say that, for the most part, the whole Twitter idea of followers is
No, get
completely
that Jaeger away from
Yeah,
me.
seriously.
Okay, wait.
today.
We should announce this because
Yeah, we are in front of a
interwebs-
studio audience,
Yeah, we do
should
have
be
a
mentioned.
live studio
We're
audience.
a lot like all that. Random reference.
I'm
No,
Amanda
no. Get that
Bynes.
fucking Jaeger away from me, Christ! Can you imagine? We're gonna hit more. We're gonna hit more of this last from last
This is-
week, where I was
this
like,
is The Super Secret Team 00M Zoom.
"This is
Let's give a big round of sound.
oh."
Whatever happened to, that fat girl that was on every episode?
It's kind of like that young girl that got replaced every couple of years.
No, I think she's still fat. Imagine that.
No, I mean, but all of them, like Danny Tamborelli. Whatever
Ooh,
happened to
wow.
him?
Fucking remember his
Dude,
name?
Keenan and Kel, man.
Dude, he was my hero.
That's who I remember.
No,
Keenan and
orange
Kel.
soda. That's all you need to know.
No, but
Well, who loves orange
holy
soda?
shit.
I do.
No, fucker. Kel loves orange soda. You
I do.
fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck you.
That whole, all that, like, as a kid, I assumed they were all gonna be great stars, and they all.
Wow, that must have been a very sobering reality.
I hope
for
that's
you.
not how your life
It's
is.
called childhood. You expect a lot.
When you grow up and none of them accomplish anything, fucking Keenan eventually makes it to Saturday Night Live. The utopia of stardom that is. Oh man, what do we got for news for this week?
So we're going to news?
Yeah, we're going into
We're
news.
jumping right into
Oh,
it.
Fuck it.
you are a segue
Wait.
master.
How many do you have?
2.
Okay, you go, then I go, because I have 2.
Ooh.
2.
Alright, fuck.
Professional as always.
Yeah.
In news, first story, since we talked about Diablo 3 a lot during the last podcast,
I don't know if we did.
upon today currently, Diablo 3 has an 87 Metacritic average,
Oh,
and
that's
is
really good.
which is honestly lower than I thought it would be. I thought it would
I thought
I
it'd
was
be like
definitely
97.
thinking 95.
because I feel like
yeah.
it's a sin to grade that bad, just because I would.
Oh my God,
I
it's
would
Blizzard.
fear. I would fear the tidal wave of
didn't
hate.
Dead Space get like a 97 or 93 or something?
Yeah,
somewhere in the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. This
Yeah.
game has been being made for 5 years, and it gets an 87.
Woo, that's good.
I don't know, but I heard an
rough,
awesome
dude.
error that can occur if you equip
Oh, yeah,
a
that's the
shield to a certain class or whatever.
That's the second
Ooh.
thing
It
I
can
hear.
lock you
Rough
completely
stuff.
out of your
There's-
profile or
there's a
whatever.
lot of
What,
server
it
issues.
takes it
it'll
as a mod or
It'll
cheating?
give you an error and it'll completely kick you out and you might not have access to your game anymore.
Holy shit.
And they're like, guys, we know about it, just don't do that. We'll get back to you.
that's literally
What
Don't worry,
Blizzard
bros.
said.
We'll fix it.
They were like, yeah, we know about it. Don't do it. We'll fix it later.
Is
I
that,
heard
is that
about-
the 37 one?
I thought it was like 3006.
There's error 37.
I
It's like,
heard about,
if you can't get into the game, try again later.
Are you
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about BattleNet closing down because BattleNet's not. It's overloaded.
I'm not surprised.
Well, yeah, exactly. But they don't know what to do. Apparently, and,
Which is weird for a company that runs WoW and is able to handle millions and millions of people at once, and they're like, didn't expect.
Yeah, but
Diablo.
you know what though? Here's what I
only
can
the game
actually
we've been hyping for the last
I can
50
actually
years.
feed what the Angry Scotsman was saying last week. Ooh, look at that! I'm using his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's Cody
what Cody
Dawson.
Now
said.
he's a real person.
What Cody said was how like WoW has
Did he
like
even say
what
your
10 million players or whatever, like 10 million accounts, and then all these people who used to play Diablo and Diablo 2, and now it's all the new kids coming, and they're like, oh, Diablo 3 looks amazing. So it's a bunch of like how many more millions of people opening
like
up
me,
new accounts?
people like me who played Diablo 2 a couple times, and now they're like, oh, I want to play Diablo 3.
Yeah, but
you
it's
know
all
this
the people who never
Do you
played
remember-
those two games, and now they're making an account. So now it's like
Actually, you might
millions
remember
more.
better. Do you remember when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, and a huge selling point was that the multiplayer, and the day it came out, it just crashed. The whole
Yeah.
server, it went down for like 3 days or some
That's
shit like that.
gonna happen. Which is
Yeah.
that's why I'm surprised that any company, modern day company, ever has a server that can't handle all its people, especially Blizzard, who handles a lot of people at once and knew that
10
Diablo
million
3.
plus.
It's
You
tricky.
know you have a fucking like a golden whale on your side, and you didn't. Then you're surprised
well, here's
that
the
your
thing.
server
Here's
shut
the
down.
thing. If you open too many servers, if you rent out too many servers, which is really what you're doing, you're renting. If you rent out too many servers, you're just pissing away money if nobody uses them.
Yeah,
To be-
but that's
to be
almost,
fair.
but that's almost a guarantee that people are going to
But you're
use them.
fucking Blizzard.
Look at what game
You knew
literally
this was
just
gonna
came
happen.
out.
That's an excellent counterpoint, Matt, and I'm very happy that you shared it with us.
You think when Aladdin went down the street as Prince Ali?
I can't wait to
He
hear
knew
how it
everyone
relates
would
to
love
Aladdin.
him. He knew everyone would love him as Prince Ali.
He didn't know that. That would have been very embarrassing otherwise.
I'm just saying you gotta.
That's why
expect
you're
this.
not supposed to ride
Could
in
you
on an
imagine that?
elephant. You pick a camel.
Could you imagine Prince Ali comes down the street? No one gives a fuck.
Exactly.
Oh, look, Prince Ali's in the.
Oh, we got a badass over here.
I've got
But
fruit to sell.
I don't.
Fresh fish. You
Out of
got
all-
some, you buy them.
Out of all the companies, especially Blizzard, who does basically
They are literally
only,
synonymous with MMOs.
they're only on They're only on PC. They know what's gonna happen. They know they have to know the fucking the positive reactions they're getting to the announcement of Diablo 3.
I have
They
to
gotta
say
know what's
that
coming.
even though
How the fuck do you let that happen?
even though I can logically say,
Balls
well,
dick.
look, why
Sorry,
would
I
they rent out
haven't
more
sworn in a while.
servers than they thought they would? Even though I can logically,
I didn't know that was
justify,
swearing.
even though I can logically justify why they would only have X amount of servers, I still say, wow, this is Blizzard. And how could they not see this coming? Like,
Exactly.
Diablo 3 is, I don't know. It's been such a huge release for it's been teased. It's like when, like, eventually, 20 years from now, when Halo or Half-Life 3 comes out, and Valve would be like, oh, we don't have any servers.
Oops. Didn't see that
We
coming.
didn't realize anybody would want to play this game we've been hyping for 40 fucking years.
Wait, you
We're
think
only
it's
the
going to be
second coming
successful?
of Jesus. We didn't expect everyone to care.
Shocking.
I know.
Yeah, so anyway, out of the three of us, is anybody actually going to buy Diablo 3 and play it?
No.
Just out of curiosity.
No.
I might. I'm on the edge because, like I said, I played Diablo 2 a couple of times. It was fun, but from what I understand, it's not really a whole lot like Diablo 2.
Do you like finding
the-
quarters on the road?
Wait, are they?
'Cause that's basically what it is.
Wait, you
finding
mean it's
things.
not as gritty? It's more polished?
No way.
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
fine,
no.
It's
I
a
mean,
fine game, but it's literally
I'm
the
literally
same
talking
game
about
again.
what I've heard, which is to say that a lot of people that are big fans of Diablo 2 are saying that Diablo 3 is not like Diablo 2 in a lot of ways.
But is
I
it better
Well, I
not
don't
being
know.
like it, or
I don't know, but it might
You're
be
just hearing it's not like
Yeah,
it.
exactly. It might be my case. It might be the case like where Metal Gear Solid 3 wasn't like Metal Gear Solid 2, but it doesn't make it bad. It, in fact, makes it better. Suck on that internet.
Hey, guess what? I heard the Avengers was like Iron Man 3 with co-stars. Like that's what you just told
Avengers.
me. No shit.
Avengers! Iron Man bosses around other heroes.
Do you know what my opinion is? My official opinion on Avengers 3 is
Avengers.
Avengers 3?
or Avengers.
Wow, you are you're
Avengers.
broadcasting.
Holy fuck.
I'm from the future. My
I've
official
come back
opinion.
to warn you.
My official opinion on
Avengers 2 sucked, but Avengers 3
I
is
get it.
amazing.
I'm drunk. Can we move on?
No, we
No.
can't. No.
So Avengers is basically my official opinion is in a movie where someone becomes a giant green monster, I'm still calling bullshit on Hawkeye.
Wait, okay.
What are you calling
okay,
bullshit
wait.
on?
So you went to see it?
I saw
You
it.
seen it? You've seen it?
I've seen it.
I have not.
I saw it twice.
Basically, Hawkeye, he sees laws of physics and he
Okay.
goes, "Fuck you," and
Now,
he
here's
completely
what
does things
confuses
that don't
me.
matter.
They don't put in. Now I understand this is because of licensing, but they don't put in a couple of the staples like Wolverine or Spider-Man. But they grab a guy who hasn't even had his own movie, Hawkeye, and throw him in.
Dude, he was totally important. No, what Hawkeye is there is he's there to literally do things that are impossible, and then it's okay because he's.
Look, seriously,
No,
just
Black
say what
Widow.
the fuck you're saying.
Just say it.
You can be here.
I was saying Hawkeye doesn't have his own movie, but neither does Black Widow.
And they both didn't
Hey,
do
Jeff-
anything in the
Jeff
last
Black
part.
Widow-
Jackson
Really?
doesn't give a shit about either of those characters.
Marvel. Marvel.
Spider-Man's too busy emoing it up in the corner of his.
They changed Spider-Man!
He's not emo. He's gritty.
He's
Wait, no, I get a news story now.
yeah. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Ray.
go for it.
They announced that Final Fantasy VII isn't high up on their remake list, which sucks.
You mean they announced that every year for the
Yeah.
last 10 years? And
But no,
I
seriously,
actually
no,
read
my
that.
serious one, going with how we're talking about
No, wait,
Avengers.
I read that, and they're. Oh my god.
No, okay, no, hold on. I, a guy who is not a Final Fantasy fan, please explain to me.
Their
what?
point is-
Capcom, or not Capcom, who the fuck?
Square
Square
Enix.
Enix.
Square Enix came out and they said, what, we don't care?
No, their point is, which I honestly agree with as an art student, is instead of remaking something they've already done in the past, let us try to do something better or
I totally
new.
understand.
Yeah.
I completely
Look, you've already
agree.
got your HD, what do you call it, put out. You know, they re-released it on PSN Network. Where it's not quite HD, but they re-released it so you can play
Hold
it.
on.
It's
You
there.
can play
Have
it.
you played it?
You can play it on PS3
It's
or
the
you can play it on
PS1
PSP.
version.
Well, yeah, it is, but I mean, it's at a
It's-
higher resolution, and you can play it. You know, if you
Yeah.
really want to play your Final Fantasy VII.
It's
But they're not going to sit there and twin snake it.
No,
is what they're saying. They
I
don't
find
wanna
it
do
funny
that.
because
I'm
I
not
just
gonna
said
rate
it to say it, and I actually have something legitimate now.
oh okay.
Alright.
Sorry.
Fuck. Well, we're talking about movies and shit. Like, I know, right? No, we're talking about movies, and Ryan Reynolds actually got interviewed, and he was like, "Yeah, I would love to do a Deadpool movie. The script sounds really good, but it needs to be rated R." And I was like, "Fucking thank you. I'm
I
tired
agree.
of
I agree entirely.
PG-13 movies
I agree entirely.
that should be rated R, and Deadpool is definitely an R-rated movie."
I
Well,
think
there are a
some
lot of,
superheroes.
like,
I think some
rated
superheroes fit
PG-13
perfectly
movies.
into PG-13.
But he also said that it's not going to be the X-Men Origins Wolverine Deadpool or whatever. Like, it's going to have no association with that.
well, okay,
It's
I
going
hate,
to be
I hate
its
to say
own
this.
movie,
I hate
so
to say
that's
this,
scary.
but for it to be successful, it's probably not going to be Ryan Reynolds then. If it's going to be attached to that character and they're going to do an
Everybody's
entirely
gonna
different movie-
associate it,
exactly. I mean,
which sucks, but...
Hold on. This just in. I have another Twitter follower.
Woo! Fuck you. That
Okay.
person, they got AIDS. So, but that's honestly how I feel. Like it's like I don't know. Like they could honestly cast Jack Nicholson as another Joker, but people are gonna honestly
Relate.
associate.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
going to
what I mean?
go back to the 1989
Yeah,
Batman.
it's a shame, but that's the way it is. I can't wait to see Heath Ledger in the new Batman movie. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm just saying, man.
The
I'm just saying.
puppeteers that'll move his body
I love-
around.
I love how they work. I
Fantastic.
love how they worked Scarecrow in the beginning of The Dark Knight, and I can't wait to see how they
I heard
work
they
the
hired,
Joker in the
they
beginning
hired
of The
people
Dark Knight
from
Rises.
Sesame Street to take his corpse.
Is anybody else?
and,
That
and
might be a
dance it
tough
around like
pill
a
to
marionette.
swallow.
Okay, a quick Batman note. Is anybody else disappointed in the new Batman name? The Dark Knight Rises? Is that literally just me?
No, it sounds like the porn version of the movie.
It's just a word tacked on. I would have liked to.
It's out. Honestly, it's confusing because I see the Dark Knight,
Yeah.
and when I see the Dark Knight Rises, I go back to the second movie.
I'm
and I
trying to
don't
figure
think
out
of
if I'm
the
being a
third one.
shithead about
No,
this.
you're not entirely.
You might be being a fanboy.
Maybe
right
on
now,
this
though.
opinion.
Yeah,
you're
well,
not.
okay, well, here-
It's
let-
something to bitch
let-
about,
let-
so I'm gonna bitch.
let- Thanks, Steve. You got me a trash bag.
With writing.
It
There's
says,
no.
okay, AGT, America's Got they should Tataliant. That's not a word.
Are we gonna have to bring in an
New
interpreter?
Spider-Man movie, and I thought it sucked. and then after suck, it says ucked. So let me spell this word out for you: SUCKUCKED. All right. So thank you, Steve, for your valuable contribution to the podcast. Okay, I got Avengers, got they shit, talented, they Spiderman movie got and sucked.
Spiderman.
Very good, Steve.
I do agree.
God damn it! Why don't we have him on hand for every movie? Thank you for writing this on a trash bag, by the way. That's very classy.
I agree. The new Spider-Man does look like it's gonna suck it. A lot. And Spider-Man is my favorite variation of Spider-Man ever. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Up in a game.
Oh man, it's so classy. I don't know what to say. Thank God you didn't write this on paper. Thank God I have a trash bag in front of me with this hastily scrawled note. Oh, itchy tasty. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also,
What the fuck were we talking about?
in other news,
I don't even know.
Apparently something about Spider-Man suckucking.
It went from
I'm gonna keep
superheroes
this
to
forever.
The Dark Knight to
in
This
Dark
is
Knight
mine now.
Rising.
We were talking about you being a fanboy.
Yes.
Oh, The Dark Knight Rises, where I'm
Yeah.
a little disappointed in. Well, okay, let me put it this way. Okay, Batman Begins made a lot of sense. The
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight made a lot of sense, and it was really artistic. It was really like you're drawing from the fiction. You're saying The Dark Knight. Oh, that's really it. And then The Dark Knight has the double entendre where The Dark Knight, as in, it's very dark.
And sinister. And
Yeah,
gritty,
it's a very
yeah.
the tone of the movie is very like The Empire Strikes Back, where everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, The Dark Knight works perfectly, but then The Dark Knight Rises.
it's
It's like
it's too much like the second one. It'd be
I
like
li-
me calling the third Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers happened.
Yeah, the Two Towers shit after that.
Yeah,
Third tower.
it's too much like the second one.
The shit after the Two
And
Towers.
I know the general shithead population's
Yeah.
not gonna understand
No,
this.
I know. That's what I literally thought. I remember thinking when The Dark Knight came out, I was like,
What
that
would
is
you-
a brilliant
What
name.
would you
and
name it?
I have no idea.
The
Because
conclusion?
I literally remember thinking to myself, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do for the third title. So I can't really.
The Dark
I'm
Knight
not trying to
Rises.
hate. I'm really not. I'm just saying that.
You're just being nitpicky.
I guess. I don't know. It just seems like after the first two brilliantly named films, it's kind of a letdown. Just from a title sense, if that makes any sense at all.
So like they had like the names up on the whiteboard, and they had them written. It was like Batman Begins.
And I'm not saying
the Dark Knight, and they were like, "What should we name the third one?"
And again, I swear
Splash.
to God, this is gonna be the last thing I say on
Like,
this.
is
for
that
this
what they
podcast.
did?
Yeah, but
Okay, good.
I swear to God that The Dark Knight Rises does make sense. It's all about Batman becoming Batman. It's the end of the origin story, so to speak. These three films are literally the origin story of Batman in Christopher Nolan's universe. And at the end of this, Batman will be Batman.
Actually, this might be the end of. Like, this isn't the origin anymore. This is the end of. This
No,
might
no,
be the
this
end
is-
of Batman.
this
There's
is the-
rumors that he's gonna die at the end of
This
this.
is the end of the origin. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. This is the way he has built these films is that it's Batman from his very inception to the end where he becomes Batman, where he's like ready to, take on Robin, where he's ready to fight all the villains, where it's literally.
I think Christopher Nolan's, because it's Christopher Nolan, he's not going to be like, this is the beginning of Batman. He's going to be like, we started Batman, we're going to finish him off.
I
as
think
well.
he's
Yeah,
saying.
that's-
I think the entirety of this trilogy was
I have
literally for
nothing-
the creation of Batman, and this is going to be the end of the beginning of Batman.
So
Batman.
do you think other directors and producers can come in and just pick up where he left off?
No,
and
I don't.
take
I
it
don't
their
think they
own
should,
route,
and I don't
or-
think they want
To
to.
quote the trailer, Batman, you've given everything to these people, and then Batman says,
He's not gonna die.
Not
That's-
everything.
He's not going to.
AKA his
which is
life.
an incredibly powerful line, but no.
Not,
It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna die. It's gonna be the end of Batman deciding, do I want to be Batman? Do I not want to be Batman?
So he's gonna embrace
Yeah.
it finally.
It's gonna be, I'm Batman and I will. You remember Batman Forever?
yeah.
And they did that really shitty, half-cooked fucking.
Yeah.
Do I want to be Batman or do I choose to be Batman? They're gonna take that and they're gonna pull it off realistically and interestingly, and it's gonna be really good.
So
But
it's
that
not
is the
gonna
purpose
be.
of this third movie.
So at the end of this movie, Jim Carrey's not gonna be. There's so many questions. There's so many questions.
Actually, I don't-
yes,
I don't
think
think-
he will pop in and he'll
Oh.
say, "Why hasn't anybody put you in your place?"
I honestly, what's gonna happen is Batman's gonna think of something, and then Alfred's gonna, have a
Be
story.
his alpha.
I remember
story
one time when
back
I remember when I didn't blink.
And he's gonna tell Batman what he really feels,
Yeah.
because that's how every movie.
No,
is.
that's exactly what it's gonna be. I literally look at this as this trilogy is literally an origin story, and I think it's going to end. The origin is going to end with this third film, and I think from here on they're going to be able to put it off onto another director, and they can literally pick up and do whatever they want.
I
from
think it's just going to end. No origin. It's
Really?
going to
You
be
really
the
Yeah,
end.
I think.
If you agree with me,
it's gonna-
follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I think it's just gonna end. I think that's gonna be it. It's gonna be
It's
not a
over. Like
chance.
his version of the Batman story
Because-
will be told.
Well,
and
I
it
feel-
will
Christopher
be-
Nolan is done after this.
Yeah, I know. But
That's
I'm
exactly
thinking-
why. That's exactly why I think it's going to
Yeah.
end. He's not going to let a Joel Schumacher
But
come
he's
in and
not
ruin his
gonna
character.
kill
he's
Batman.
No, I don't know if he's necessarily gonna kill Batman. I think he's gonna put it at a spot where it's like, you know what? I can relax now because that was a great conclusion,
Who do you
and
think
there's
I
nothing that needs to be done after that.
God
in
damn
that
it! I want to talk
direction.
about this so much, but it's fucking going to be a better podcast later. So let's move on.
Oh, it's fucking news.
Yeah,
What's next?
Okay. Well, let's move on because I literally
this
could
could
talk
be
about
a-
this for 6
yeah.
hours. So
At the time of this podcast, the Pirate Bay,
Oh,
after
Whoa.
criticizing Anonymous, has closed down with a DDoS attack. I don't even know what that is exactly, but so apparently the Pirate Bay has been shut down. Anonymous has gotten
Done.
them.
They're done?
and not forever, probably just within 24 hours.
wow.
I wrote down, I would like to say that Mediareverence is totally supporting everything Anonymous does, and will probably, exactly. We are totally cool with Anonymous. Don't shut us down, bros.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't shut us down. All 40 of our viewers will be very disappointed.
Yeah, do not do that.
Uh,
We are totally cool with everything you do, and everything you do is great.
I'm confused. Why does Anonymous have a problem with
Yeah.
Pirate Bay?
Pirate Bay apparently poked fun at them for they shut down another website, and they're like, ooh, they put something out about the fact that shutting down is like it's a pussy move, blah blah blah, and then Anonymous shut them down because that's what Anonymous does, and I totally support it.
And Anonymous is not only righteous but sexy.
Yes,
No sarcasm there.
none at all. We love
Hey,
them.
Audience, be quiet.
This is me being quiet about the situation.
I have nothing to say.
I have nothing to comment on.
Kermer.
On the other hand, there's thousands of other websites you can do to download free shit, and Anonymous is grand.
Grand
Grand
and half.
indeed.
Well, I gotta say, honestly, Anonymous, though, I don't obviously know the organization, but I gotta say that I do agree with some of their tactics. I do kind of like this idea of the internet holding grand power over governments and nonsense like that. Do you remember when, it was like a year ago, there was the one politician who said, fuck Anonymous. I think it had something to do with WikiLeaks, and within an hour or something like that, they had hacked his
hacked
bank
all
accounts.
types
They
of
locked
shit
him out
on
of
him.
Yeah.
It's the closest.
They completely destroyed him with
It's-
an online.
It's wonderful. I think that that's what's wonderful about the internet is that it does kind of give birth to this righteousness where people with the right information, with the right passcodes, with the right anything could really accomplish anything.
It's the closest thing we have to that Fight Club speech where it's like, we are your waiters, we are your
Yeah.
we are your everything. Do not
Don't
fuck
fuck
with
with
us.
us.
Whoa! I need that.
We are the majority.
He needs to write another love note.
Oh, that's good. Write something else on that trash bag.
It's a
I hope it
fantastic.
doesn't suck up.
Hey, don't waste my lighter.
It's a fantastic way
I'm
to
looking at
show
you. Watch
everyone
it.
that we are no longer sheep and
Hey.
we can fight back,
Give me
be
that.
it information wise. And I think that's a cool.
Yeah, but you know what?
Josh,
The way that
as
they
dickish
fight
as
back is intelligent.
yeah, which is fantastic.
It's not using brawn,
I love
it's using
that.
brain. That's
They're like
awesome.
they're like the current
Here.
supervillain that I can totally get behind because I don't want them to shut my site down.
Oh, look, it's like the Joker because he doesn't use
But I mean,
muscle as
the-
his power.
I know,
He uses brain.
I love that they're in the shadows all the time, and I love that even if you say anything bad about them, someone's always listening, and it's really creepy that way. But it's so
But it's like
fucking
the Fight
cool.
Club thing you just said.
It's
though.
it's
That's
exactly
what it's like.
We are the majority. We are the majority. Don't fuck with us. We can fuck with you.
We're
You
the
can't
people
say
who
whatever
make
you
your
want.
life able to function.
Yeah, we are.
Like, we take care of you.
We take care of you. We let you stay above us as long as you want to be. We make you think that you're higher than us.
Okay,
But at any time we can
We
shut
have
your shit down.
we have breaking garbage bag news.
everything. I'm being told repeatedly to shush it, but I feel it's important.
It's podcast worthy.
I am supposed to bring up that we should not bring up other websites. thanks to our wonderful staff.
That's our IT professional.
That's
in the background.
he's watching our back. Thank you very much, Steve.
I would like to say that Google is a great website. Not
In fact, I feel that Google is at its best when you're typing in Mediareverence.
you will get your best results.
If you click on the number one result, I think you will be happy.
So what else do we
Which
have to
isn't
talk
us.
about?
What else we got?
Wait, hold on. We're not the first result for Media Reference.
Yes,
We're not?
No, Reference Media beats us.
Oh, fuck them. So what you're saying is these guys are shitheads.
Yeah.
And what exactly do they
Unless
do?
they're involved with Anonymous,
What
in
do they-
that case, they are the greatest thing ever.
What do they do in relation to our business? Do they?
I don't know. I never actually looked at it.
Well, that's
Oh,
good because
fuck.
I have it
they're
on
not
good-
worth my time.
I have it on good authority
I don't
that
give a fuck.
they're terrible,
Don't
and if you
give a
click on the link, it's literally Lemon Party.
.org.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our website doesn't have old men groping each other.
Not a single old man.
Not yet. Until we feel that we need to definitely promote ourselves.
Don't
better.
make us go down that route.
I'm not against putting old men jerking off on the website.
I'm okay with this. How much time we got?
Oh, we're good. We could totally end the first segment.
No, what else? What other news do you have? 'Cause
That's
I think-
it!
What?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
really? That's it? Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not professional.
No, they I saw on IGN that they're saying that the way that the way that DC should go about doing like a Justice League movie is don't give everybody a fucking establishing movie and just plow right into it.
Just go right
Which
into the...
is exactly how they should do
I
it.
actually kind of agree. Well, I mean, to be fair, this tactic, they've literally hyped the Avengers movie for what, the last 10 years? The first one to do it was the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
No, Hulk.
No,
it
not
was only Hulk.
no,
and then
no,
it was
the
Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk
was
the
it
first
Incredible
one.
No,
first?
the
When
first
he
one
when he
was
came
Iron
in at the
Man.
end, because that was even before Samuel L. Jackson was on board.
That was Iron Man when they first did it. Samuel Jackson showed up at the end. It was like
Yeah, but that was Iron Man 2, not Iron Man 1.
No, it was at the end of 1. Because in number 2, he was actually
He said,
there.
"Oh, you
Internet,
said
I'm
you're
going
not
on
the
the record.
only hero in the world."
Internet, I'm going on the record right now. Iron Man 2 is the one
I'm gonna
where,
correct you.
where
I have
Samuel L. Jackson
editing-
comes
I
in at
have
the end of the movie
editing
and he
power.
rejects him for the Avengers. Yes, Iron Man 2.
It is
No,
the second one.
because in number 2, he's sitting there talking to him.
He fucking rejects him for the Avengers. He says, "You're not ready for the Avengers at this time."
Yeah,
But
yeah,
before Iron Man 2, the Incredible Hulk, the reboot of the Hulk franchise, they had Tony Stark
Hold
come
on,
in.
hold on.
Not Samuel L. Jackson. He said,
Hold
"We're
on.
putting together a team." When he's talking to the
Was it
fucking
2?
alien.
Was it? It was definitely 2.
It was 2.
Okay.
It was 2.
Well, then what the fuck? What the fuck happened at the end of Iron Man 1?
Nothing! Credits!
He said, "I am Iron Man," and that was the end of the movie.
So there was nothing after the credits.
No, he said, "I
Look it
am
up
Iron Man."
during the
No!
break.
This is my trash bag memo!
Actually, I think it's Steve.
I'm going.
No!
to-
He gave it to me! It's mine! I cut 2 holes in it and wear it as a t-shirt. 3 holes. 1 for my head.
I can't breathe.
Shut up! I know the difference between the Iron Man movies!
Actually, Pete, you do not know the difference between Iron Man 1 and 2. I'm coming in. This is Matt Pete from the editing room, and according to my research, the very first movie that alluded to the fact that there was going to be an Avengers movie was Iron Man 1, as stated by Mr. Vister and myself. Follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/MatthewJPete. All right, back to the show.
I'd rather be able to breathe than know the difference. That's just my personal opinion. Because
Information is breathing, you asshole!
somebody needs to inform you on how to make a.
I see no correlation.
What?
What?
Click on that.
Alright, let's end this first.
When did
no,
they want to
no.
boil bacon?
The problem with the which Batman are they going with the
Oh, I
The Justice League.
I have a feeling that they're going to
because
go
they
with
literally cannot.
I
You
have a-
can't have fucking you can't have
In
Green
a,
Lantern in the realistic
They've
world that
already,
Batman set up.
addressed this.
It's
actually.
weird.
They've already addressed this. They did this a couple years ago after The Dark Knight came out. They said they're not going to
Who
use
addressed it?
DC. They said they're
Ooh.
not
What did they
going,
say?
They're not going to use the Christopher Nolan universe because it doesn't fit in with the
Yay,
universe.
Schumacher! Schumacher's canon! That's actually something else they said. They said they need to make it like how the Avengers was, where it's lighthearted, it's colorful,
Yeah.
it has the funny points in it. Like, it has a perfect one.
You know who won?
It's not even- it's not
don't make
even
it
that so
dark
much.
and gritty
It's
and
not-
realistic and
it's
shit.
not-
I guess that
It's
opinion
not
came from
gonna
all the
fit.
money that Avengers made.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
pretty sure that didn't
Yeah,
matter
I
until
definitely
Avengers
fed
came.
into
Well,
the
no, this
$1
was
billion.
literally-
George Clooney is
This
the
was-
official Batman.
This is literally years ago. This is literally years ago that I heard this. So it's
How many years?
3, 4.
So when they were starting up the whole Avengers thing. Oh my god, that's gonna be so
No,
bad.
Avengers was in motion way before that.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to see Batman buy shit with his credit card.
She's saying,
And then just
never
buy
leave the
out
cave
the
without it.
villain.
Are you gonna? You want me to say it? You want to say it?
Holy shit, just say it.
Okay. Apparently, on American Got Talent this week, there was a 4-minute preview of the new Spider-Man, and one of our
nobody gives a fuck.
one of our audience members says that it sucked.
No.
Or excuse me, it sucked.
Do you know?
It's also a preview on Sci-Fi.
Do you know-
Sci-Fi
this is my
shows.
trash bag.
Do you know why that
There's
news?
a preview.
No.
Do you know why that new Spider-Man's even happening?
Why?
It's
Nope.
so that Sony can keep the rights.
Really?
That's the only reason they're
I'll show
remaking
it to you,
Spider-Man
but I
from the
won't
beginning. Is because, in order to keep the rights as a studio, they have to make a movie every so many years. Hence why they're remaking Spider-Man. Even though they have no reason to continue it, in order to even keep the Spider-Man name, they have to keep remaking movies. I know it sucks.
Hey, well, I gotta say, regarding the new Spider-Man film, here you go. Regarding the Amazing Spider-Man film, first of all, the Lizard is involved. He's the villain. I like the Lizard.
Yeah.
Second of all, the Lizard is being played by, I do not remember his name off the top of my head.
It's
Do you
not
do you
easy
remember-
to pronounce.
do you remember the one brother in Little Nicky?
No.
The
Was
villain.
it
The villain.
Adrian?
Adrian, yes. In Little Nicky.
Don't bring up that movie.
That guy. Oh,
It
what's
was
wrong with Little
funny.
Nicky?
You don't,
I
you
thought
don't
it was
A
know-
guy
funny.
had tits on his head.
That's exactly why I hate Little Nicky!
How can you not like that film?
So wait, did he just say he
fever
hates
dream.
tits?
Okay, in serious.
What?
Is that what he just said?
He
That
hates tits? In a way, yes. You just said you
Yes.
hate tits.
Seriously though, every time I see an Amish girl with the bonnet,
Because the only way to love tits is love the movie Little Nicky.
yeah, that's it.
The
If you
only
don't
way
like
it
that-
correlates.
If you don't like that movie,
Indirectly.
you're a bag.
Imagine
Yeah.
one giant nipple on the top of his head.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
me laugh.
Yeah.
Look, what's his name? He's gonna be the Lizard, and he's a fantastic actor. He was also in The Replacements. He's not been
I've
in a lot
seen
of
him
movies, but
elsewhere.
he's really good. He's really cool. So I'm excited to see that. They're going with the whole old school Spider-Man with the
I love
machine
that.
shoots the.
I love that he had to engineer it.
So what? His spider powers are only spider senses, more or less, and crawling on walls. That's his power. But
And
he doesn't-
strength. I'm sorry, what can you do throughout the day that's incredible?
Well, I can fuck your mother. That's pretty incredible. I gotta power through that fucking fat fest.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm
My mom's hot!
In the
My mom's attractive and thin.
in the new Spider-Man movie. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm drugged out. In the new Spider-Man movie, he does something with his parents.
Sexy.
Something.
What?
Sex.
Just say it.
He finds out
There we-
why he finds out in the new movie why he
His
got
parents were shot in
powers.
Crime Alley,
Yeah, he finds out why he got his powers.
which is a real street name.
I need rocket-propelled little hand things to put on a dumpster.
Just in case, man. Just in
Because you
case.
never fucking know.
Fucking Batman, man. You never know.
Why?
I need a
Jedi rebreathers.
GCPD.
Why?
What?
If you can
Rebreathers.
make a physics-breaking device that shoots web that holds your body weight, why the fuck would you stop there?
I'm curious. Yeah, why did he make that?
Why did he
How did he
only make?
acquire
Why
this?
would you only make web shooters? He could be just as good as Batman. He can have fucking rocket
First of all,
dildos and shit.
nobody can be as good as Batman.
I'm sorry, but
Disagree.
I mean, it just in terms of like actual.
Sorry, bro.
I know this is the legit way it went.
Yeah, that's
Spider-Man
why I
always had
appreciate
web
it instead of
shooters.
fucking Tobey Maguire having little fucking spinnerettes on his wrist.
But you know what? The
But
problem
that
with-
was so fucking stupid.
But
I don't give a fuck
I kind of like
whatever you're
the idea of it being a natural part of. It's a mutation of his body where he can shoot out these webs.
Yeah,
I
because
liked
the
it.
fingers weren't a mutation.
Yes,
That's not a
Yeah,
mutation.
but he mutates on his hands and his arms. Why does it make less sense for him to be able to shoot out web?
Well, let's have fucking Batman mutate and actually be a fucking bat.
But he doesn't get bit by a radioactive bat, you fuck! I'm gonna slap you in the face with my dick like any second now. You better have your goddamn mouth open, because I'm expecting some fucking.
Yes, you in the front row.
Mr. Kata. Oh.
The problem with the web shooters is all it's going to add to the movie in terms of story is another montage. Of
Gonna
him,
do a montage
of him making the web shooter. Yes, that's all it's going to add to the movie. I know.
I gotta find the fucking bolts.
I know he didn't always have the web
He
shooting
just
out
took
of his
apart
wrist.
a bunch of pocket watches.
But
I
in
know,
terms,
but it's so small.
in terms
comparatively.
of movie making, that's better. It immediately sets the fucking he can shoot webs out of wrist. Fucking shut up, audience. He can do it. Whatever. It stops.
How many years are we
you from
honestly
focusing on
talking
that.
here in comic books? Like, how many years in the comic books did he really have the fucking web machines on his arm?
Since the beginning.
We're talking about what? A couple of years, maybe?
I don't know, but it's just roots for me, man.
That's
It makes more sense.
Paying respect
makes-
to the old school. No.
It makes
What if
more
we're gonna do
sense.
that? Then Batman has to have a gun. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
there you go.
I'm
Fucking
okay with
carry
this.
the
I'm
goddamn
okay
gun.
with this. But I mean,
Yes, you in the front row
Matt.
again.
Jesus Christ, you fucking snooty fuck!
It makes more sense.
I'm gonna
but
bring
in terms,
Justin in here.
In terms of filmmaking,
He got a haircut. It's
Keep
okay.
your ass in line.
it makes more sense. But in terms of filmmaking, all it adds is more film time to show you why he's shooting web. It doesn't actually add anything. And again, the only thing that's adding to the story is a reason for hardcore Spider-Man fans to be like, "This is the fucking
Yeah, but you know what?
definitive
This is
movie."
the
That's-
real
yeah,
Spider-Man.
that's
Real
probably that's
Spider-Man
probably why it's gonna make the money it's gonna make.
The whole
I don't think.
And
it
I'm
is.
not saying
It's
I'm
got
not
nothing
no
to
I'm
do
not
with
no
it.
I'm not saying Jesus. Put your fucking hands down and let me talk. I'm
I
not
can't talk
calling you that.
otherwise.
Fuck you. No, I think that's going to be the only reason a lot of the Spider-Man fans who dislike the other Spider-Man films go out to see this. And I think that's where they're going to make their
that's the
bank. And I'm
problem I
not saying
feel.
it's going to make like a fucking gajillion dollars the way Avengers
But wait,
did.
didn't Spider-Man 1 and 2 do really good in the box office?
I thought they did.
did.
At least
Yeah,
the
but then
second
like
one.
there were fans that were like,
Those fans are like, I'm not gonna watch this.
There were
He just
fans that
got
were like,
machines.
you fucking spinner, that's oh,
I'm
fuck
not
that,
gonna-
that's
I'm not
retarded.
gonna watch that. He's got
Fans like that in every
machines.
movie.
Fuck that.
What?
With every movie, there are fans like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't please
exactly.
everyone.
Like
Yeah.
people who don't like the title The Dark Knight Rises.
random
Jesus
audience.
Christ, we have a fucking classroom. in
Hey,
here
whoa,
now.
everybody, shut the fuck up. You're not a part of this podcast. Let it go. Hey, you. You're ugly. Let it go. All right, now you. Shut up. Shut up. Sit down. All right, and you too. And you. I don't like your face.
There you go.
Are you eating paper?
Yes.
They make paper cups.
To me, this whole new Spider-Man, the only real difference between this and the old ones is the fact that now they're like, we have web shooters. Like, it's almost like the only change they're gonna
Yeah,
make
like
into
the
it is
costume
the web.
is almost exactly the same.
Yeah, except they added more blue and they made it more graphic.
There's blue on the fingertips now.
Woo! You don't need to remake them.
Hooray!
That is so
Steve,
fucking creepy.
Steve,
Jesus Christ.
stop it! Steve, random audience member, go sit down.
Fuck.
Go drink your Jaeger. Jesus Christ.
Go there, get out.
Just fucking say it. Jesus. Yes.
All right, we
yes,
have a special
absolutely.
guest. Steve, what do you want to say?
You know, after seeing the preview on America's Got Talent,
What?
The new Spider-Man movie makes me. It leads me into believe that his parents
Believing.
Shh, Matt.
developed him. Created him to have all these powers, and I mean, I just think that it from seeing
All right, Steve, go sit down. Is there an opinion anywhere in this?
I think the new preview sucks.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes.
Go sit down. All right, look. What Steve just described was the beginning of Hercules, first of all. Second of all, go drink your Jaeger.
I think that's a good way to end the.
Yeah,
And that's the news.
To sum it up.
What the
Diablo 3 didn't do that great.
Hooray.
In case you're wondering what the fuck's going on, Diablo didn't do that great. We love Anonymous.
We love
Spider-Man
them a
3
lot.
sucks.
Spider-Man 3.
Spiderman 1.
Spider-Man.
Spiderman 1 sucks. Bateman Rises is the dumb name.
Yeah. I like where this is going.
It's kind of a weak name, but
He could kill people
it's
this
going to
time.
be amazing.
And what
but
if
he could kill
it's a
people?
weak name.
I hope he does. Just do it.
Oh my god, if that movie ended
When
with
Captain
Batman killing
America kills someone in Avengers, make
But
that
Batman
happen.
can't kill!
He literally like threw him off the ship.
Beautiful!
Batman fought a
Beautiful!
shark without killing. I just want to say.
I literally liked Captain America more when he just kicked
He's the
someone off
great
the
white
thing.
that got his teeth pulled.
Like he
That's
kicked
what Batman
in Avengers
is.
when he kicked that
He's
guy
like,
off.
you remember in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when at the end that fucking Bumble shows up with no teeth? Done. That's Batman. Anyway.
I just love how you cut him off.
I don't give a fuck. Matt, continue. You don't have permission?
Can I?
No.
How many sentences?
No.
How many sentences
No.
do I get this time
Hey,
in a
bro,
row?
shut the fuck up.
None!
I'm talking.
None! I get none sentences in a row.
It's your website. Imagine that.
Internet.
I don't give a fuck.
Internet. Follow me on Twitter.
I don't give a fuck.
HIXIIVII.
Alright,
At AIDS.com.
That is the end of the first segment. I'm editing
Fuck.
Peter out.
Yeah, fuck.
See you in the next segment. Hello, it's Matthew J. Pete from Mediareverence, here to remind you that we need your help. Can you please tell everyone you know, because, well, we're not getting a lot of views, to be honest, and we're probably going to stop doing this soon. So if you can tell anyone you know about us, or just try to spread the word so that we can actually have some people behind us to keep the, basically to keep us motivated to even continue doing podcasts. And, buy Heavens Aflame, and have a fun day. The rest of the podcast's kind of really drunk, but in a good way this time. It's all about Spiderman. Enjoy. Second half of Project
Spider-Man told you.
Spider-Man.
I can talk
Hold
about
on,
Spider-Man.
Steve. We don't necessarily need to talk about anything because
That's
now
not true. We need something to put on the
right
banner.
now in our life we're doing something more interesting than most people do.
You could just say
The
random
fact that
shit.
we sit here and record these, and it's not
With
always
the new
easy.
Spider-Man movie,
Fuck the new Spider-Man! I'm not gonna see it.
you're not going to see it?
I'm not gonna see it. I'm not gonna see
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, let's introduce ourselves for the second half. I am HIXIIVII, HIXIIVII. Follow me on Twitter.
Seriously, you're
I am
To my
Matthew.
right. To my right.
I am Matthew motherfucking J. Pete.
To his right.
I mean, I'm not.
Okay, to his right is Steve, my neighbor. All right, to his right is
I'm not a geek.
Steve. Shake your face for a second.
Follow me on Twitter at Mr_Vister. I stayed. I didn't leave. I'm back. Look,
Goddamn right.
You.
So there's four of us and then Keri. Anyway,
Well, I'm going to see the new Spider-Man
I
movie,
won't.
and you're not?
we're talking about Spider-Man in the second half. Your history with the series, with the character, with everything. Video games, movies, media, music, comic books.
Are we talking about Spider-Man?
We are talking about Spider-Man.
Okay.
Mr. Smash!
That is the
This
whole.
is what the whole thing's about, and you're not going to go see the new Spider-Man movie?
I would rather get raped by a cactus.
I can arrange that.
That sounds horribly
You can
painful.
arrange a plastic
Only
bag.
because
No, I can arrange a real one. My mom has real cats.
It's like- it's like-
little fucking ball ones too.
Why aren't
Seeing-
you going to go see
seeing the
it?
new
Wouldn't it be
Spider-Man.
easier
Seeing the new
Might be more
Spider-Man is
plastic.
like
Might be more
it's
fun.
gonna be the weirdest sense of deja vu ever. It's gonna be almost the exact same movie, only
You feel that
involving
it's been rebooted too quickly.
we just got over the trilogy that it was the first. We don't need another fucking trilogy.
And they just
already.
had the re-release of like the collector's pack with all three of them together. The
When did
Sam
Spider-Man
Raimi
3 come out?
edition.
What, 2007,
Yeah.
2008?
Literally, yeah, like
I
not
didn't
even
buy
that
it.
long
Yeah,
ago.
but that pack just came out,
I'm
so
just saying,
everybody's
I
like
need to buy it.
refreshed.
We
on
don't
that.
need a remake. The only reason there's a fucking remake is because Sony doesn't want to get their.
What
They're
do-
going to lose the franchise.
But the new promo,
It sucks.
no, the new promo
Does it not suck?
shows you and insinuates how Peter Parker became Spider-Man. And you're not going to go see that.
I know how he became Spider-Man.
Spider fucking bit him! The end!
But they
Are
insinuate
they gonna have a bigger spider?
in the new promo.
It's gonna be a spider for the end of
in the new
Arachnophobia.
promo.
Or eight-legged freaks.
No,
They-
we know that. We know what happened. We know the entire
insinuate
story.
that his mom and dad created him.
That's fucking stupid. If
Telling
that's
me.
true,
They
Ready for
insinuate
this?
that his mom and dad created him and not
You're fucking white and you
someone
made that.
else.
that's so lame. Just like,
But wouldn't you
we-
go see it to just
And I'm
to
drunk.
see if that's true that his mom and dad created him that way?
Why is this not video?
it really.
Wouldn't you go see it?
Just to see how they fucking pull that together.
Before we dive into this new Spider-Man film, it seems only appropriate that we express our opinions on the previous Spider-Man film. Okay? I'm serious. All right, now I know.
But what about his
I've known
family?
some people that really love the first one, that hate the first one, but love the second one. I've known. What do you guys? What do you guys think? There's three
Wait,
Spider-Man.
Before we do
canon
this,
Spider-Man
before
movies.
we do this, we gotta go around the table in a manner. Let somebody say
Oh,
it. Don't fucking interject like
What?
you're about to do
What?
it. I know, right?
All right. Let's start with.
Wait, are you trying to bring structure to the show?
Stru-
We'll
Structurally
start with
sound.
Matt Pete. Matt Pete, what did you think of
'Cause
the
this could go
original
on
3
entirely.
Spider-Man film?
I think that the second Spider-Man movie is the best of the three. There.
Okay, there
What?
we go.
You didn't like the first one?
Shut up. Let's get
Yeah,
our
wait,
I'm
wait,
curious.
wait,
Let's
no,
do
wait,
the
wait,
first part.
Let's do the first part, and then we can get into that discussion. Carrie, what did you feel about the first 3?
I like the first one. I love the second one, and the third one I'll watch it, but it's not. It makes me laugh.
Okay, yeah,
more than
that's
anything.
the order of most people.
That's sort of my order. Steve, what do you feel about
I
the first
love
3?
all of them, and I'm intrigued from the previews that I've seen. I'm intrigued,
Mr.
that
Steven.
all-
Mr.
I'm
Jägermeister.
intrigued
Steven!
that
Steven!
his mom and
Steven!
dad created him because
Steven!
the other movies
Let him go,
made
Matt.
you
Let him go.
believe that his mom and dad did not create him, and I'm intrigued that they insinuate and promote that his mom and dad created him.
I love this so much.
So there, okay. Ryan.
Spiders.
Ryan, which one's your favorite?
No, the
Thank you.
first
Must
one.
be aliens.
The first one was very fun, very entertaining. I enjoyed it. The second one I really enjoyed. I think Doc Ock was awesome.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
the third one, I wish there was more Venom, and the kid from the '70s
Ooh,
show should
ooh.
not have played Venom.
Yeah, that.
Mm.
Okay,
I,
so
I really enjoy Venom as a villain. That's why I really sort of
okay,
got
Doctor,
turned off-
no fucking interrupt.
Yeah.
Shut
What?
up. It's my turn.
What?
Okay.
It's my turn to talk about the Spider-Man movies.
Oh, good.
But that means
I didn't see any of them. No, I'm just kidding.
So wait, this is like
I'm just
Taken.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
This is your Taken.
No.
Okay.
I haven't made excessive jokes about
None of
this
us
fuck.
take it.
and references to something I've never
Oh,
seen.
sorry.
All right, now I saw Spider-Man 1. I loved
Yes.
it. Spider-Man 2 was absolutely amazing. I went to see it in the drive-in theaters. It was wonderful. I have not seen Spider-Man 3.
Are you drunk a lot right now?
No.
Do you want to see Spider-Man 3 after the podcast?
Not particularly. Here's the thing about Spider-Man 3. I was literally forbid to watch it. Because
Why?
I swear to God, no correlation, 4 friends.
Okay.
4 friends literally said to me, "You're not allowed to watch this." Not, "Don't watch this."
You're not
Not, it
allowed.
wouldn't be okay for you to watch it.
It's
Peter,
forbidden.
you are not allowed to watch this because I love Venom.
Yeah.
I love everything about it,
yeah.
and apparently Venom is not portrayed very well in the
No.
film.
What I heard through grapevines of the internet, the multiple is that Venom was thrown in at the last minute almost as a you
Here,
know,
have
just
it.
because we need a selling point, because Sandman.
You mean Sandman's not
Yeah.
What happened.
Sandman is
Now,
not
I
bringing
will
in
say I
jokes.
played the video game version of the third movie, so I understand
Ew.
I understand the gist of the story.
Ew.
I
The game
think
was alright. The
I
game was
think
alright.
the,
The third game wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
good. It
I
was
think the
good.
best thing to come
Two
out of
was
Not as good as
Spider-Man
the second
3
game,
was
but
the
it's,
rage
it's
face.
alright.
Okay, fair enough.
That was the best thing to come out of Spider-Man 3, the rage face.
I
That's hilarious. I see what you did there.
You mean that,
Personally-
like, rape face that he does that?
I love it. It's great.
Wait, okay.
How would you guys feel?
Yes, Steve. Yes,
How would,
yes, Mr.
How would you guys feel if
Yes, Mr. Meister.
you found out
That
his mom and dad
insinuated.
created him?
I would not like
They fucked! They made him! I know they did it!
Were you there?
But the previous
saw it.
movies,
What do you know?
the previous
I've been to
movies-
Rule 34.
The previous movies, he didn't. His mom and dad. They
Steve, I honestly
insinuated
don't
that his
understand
mom
what
and
you're
dad
saying.
didn't create him, but in this movie,
They're dead, aren't they?
They-
in the,
no.
in the first
created
two
him.
movies?
They
They're
created
dead.
dead.
They're
They
just dead.
created him.
Okay, so they fucked, they made him, and then they got bit by a spider.
I mean, amazing,
That's what I thought.
amazing.
That's what I thought happened.
What?
His
Yes, he's
mom
the
and
amazing
dad
Spider-Man.
Created him.
It's very amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I like sex too.
I think everybody.
I just
right
don't
now
want to
is
create anything right now.
Everybody except Republicans love that.
Oh, look, he's laughing into his glass.
John Travolta is not gay.
Hey, you limey fuck.
Hey, fuck you.
So,
You
okay,
fucking fuck.
let me reel this in. Let me put a 10 on this circus.
Okay, yeah, yes. Please, please, God, do.
So,
The gist is number 2 is the best.
the gist is, yeah,
Yeah,
according
I
to
think
the
that's
round
almost
table.
universally accepted. I
Yeah,
think.
that's how it's been. Which is weird because you
I'm sorry for agreeing with you, you shaggy fuck.
It's no, he's not Shaggy anymore.
No, he's a shaggy fuck, and he always will be.
no. I think it's odd because usually number 2's like
it
sequels.
sucks, yeah.
Usually they suck, but apparently in the Spider-Man Sam Raimi
Yeah.
universe, number 2 was amazing.
That's
There
because
are
number
exceptions.
1 was a great
Wasn't
diving
it because
board.
of Doc Ock?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
mainly
Doc
because
Ock's
of Doc
awesome,
Ock
but it's
and,
not
like,
just
just
that.
I
It's,
think-
it's
think
the
they had a good
expansion of the
story
Peter
with it.
Parker and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Mary Jane relationship. It's just a wonderful expansion of the series.
Go get him, Tiger.
I got a boner.
Thanks.
Not gonna lie, when she said that. Not when you said that.
Oh.
But I mean, when you said that too, I may have crapped myself.
no, Steve.
Steve, tell us more about how his parents fucked.
I feel like the reason the second one's so good is because they've already established the story we love. Like we already know that
Everybody- yeah,
Peter Parker
everybody-
became, and because the first movie spent so much time doing it, it's like, oh, whatever, okay. But we wanted a new story, and
Sure.
the second one gave us that story.
Yeah,
and
the
it gave
first
us
one-
that with a classic villain, and we already know how Spider-Man's made, so that the fact the story just started from, we know why Spider-Man's there, and
Yeah.
the fact that we have a completely original story.
You're
from
saying
scratch.
that the first film was like the obligatory.
Yeah, we
gotta
know
show
that.
him
We-
getting bitten by a spider.
It
we
was
gotta
too.
show-
We knew exactly what was going to happen.
But Willem Dafoe.
that he did
Willem
have a
Dafoe
great.
is awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's awesome at everything. At every
Steve,
goddamn fucking.
Does this have to do with his parents?
firefight!
There was a spider web.
Does this have to do with
No,
his parents?
I may throw in something
A
that you
curveball?
guys listen.
Let him go.
I am not a
Okay.
comic book reader. I am not a comic book follower. Okay? So, as an average person watching these movies, sitting and watching,
I can't stop. We'll make this. We'll make it through.
from what I've seen in the previous movies, Peter Parker was bitten by a spider, and this is how he got his powers. Okay?
Yes, that is. Yes,
Now-
exactly it.
Now seeing
it.
the previews for the next movie
You're seeing the same movie.
and knowing that his mom and dad created him. I mean, but that's what.
Wait. Are you looking for like a sex scene in this?
No.
I think what he's saying is that they created Peter Parker to be Spider-Man.
Explain.
in the previous
Steve,
Not
movies,
so much that his
in the
parents had
previous
sex to
movies-
create it.
Explain. What's the line that makes you think that this is? They're trying to make him like we
What's the little
birthed you
clip?
as a hero. we made you into a hero. We wanted you to be a hero. Is there a line or something that really
No, it's
made?
not necessarily a line, but
Is it
watching the
insinuated?
preview, yeah, it's insinuated that his mom and dad.
They said
created-
you shall be a Spider-Man.
and
We threw him into a pit of spiders.
The children that were
make
given
him
to
wait,
them.
Am I correct in saying that he's the only one that's seen the preview of this new movie?
I think-
I
I've
haven't
seen
seen
it.
it.
I've
Okay,
seen
well,
it.
I haven't seen it.
I remember
So
the part where
I-
they were like, his parents just fucking on a bed for fucking hours on end.
Wait, no,
And she
I have
was
a good
like,
question.
she
I have
was
a
like,
good
don't
question
pull
for
out, I'm
Steve.
on the pill. And yeah, Peter Parker.
Steve,
Alright,
Steve,
then.
since you said that you're not a comic book guy or anything like that,
No, I'm
you're
not.
you're an outsider looking
He's
in
a-
on this movie.
He's a real man.
when you go to this movie, because I'm assuming you're gonna go see it, right?
right.
Okay, so you're gonna see it. When you go to the theater, what do you look for? Do you look for a story? Do you look for just entertainment value? Do you look for action? Do you look for a romance? Like, what do you look for when you're gonna go see this Spider-Man? What are you expecting a type of movie?
I'm expecting to see a story because the previous movies, it was a
Hold on.
storyline.
Backtrack.
Wait. Let him go, man.
It was a storyline in the previous movies. So this time I'm going and I'm anxious to see it. That there's this storyline and I'm anxious to see. Like I said, the impression that I got from seeing the previews was that his mom and dad created him, and I'm anxious to see how it goes from there. Now, I don't, from the previews.
Shut the fuck up! Wait,
From the
just wait.
previews that I've seen, like the previews show that
Wait! I have a better. What about the preview sets you haven't seen yet? What do you think about them?
Well, I don't know. But the previews that they showed on TV, he takes his hood off and he gives to a kid.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but I know why he did
Everyone, let Steve talk.
He
I
takes
know.
his hood off and he gives to a kid
But you have to say
inside the
why.
car hanging off the bridge.
Yeah, but
he
why?
gives to the kid so that the kid has powers because the car is about to drop down into the
It's a
water.
mentality thing.
And the kid
up.
puts the helmet,
Did you
the
guys
hood
not
on,
see this fucking preview yet?
and the kid
It's
has.
compelling, you fucks.
It gives a kid powers to climb up,
but not literally.
because the car's about ready to drop into the water off the bridge.
He's giving the kid courage because the kid is scared as fuck to climb out of the car because of the fire.
right.
And he's saying, "Here, wear the mask. It helps you.
Exactly.
It makes you brave." So the kid's like, "Oh my god, I have Spider-Man's mask. I can climb out because I'm brave now."
I think that the current movie is insinuating that
That's not a word.
that Peter Parker's parents made Spider-Man.
Bullshit.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you, each one of you,
Yes, sir.
Let's see what he got.
Yes,
what he
sir.
got.
Please.
what? Answer this. How would you feel
If I was
Peter
gay.
Parker's parents
Had
made
sex.
him?
They did. Damn it, Steve.
No.
They made him. I saw it.
I know they
Uncle Ben did not make him.
gave him.
What's the best
gave
rice?
him his powers.
Wait. Are
They
you
developed.
insinuating?
They
Hold on.
developed the
Oh,
powers
God.
in
Steve,
the
wait.
lab, and they gave him
Steve.
his powers in his lab.
I'm so sorry, audience.
Steve, are you insinuating that Peter Parker's parents bit him and gave him spider powers?
Wait. Are you insinuating that Peter Parker picked a pack of pickled peppers and got bit?
I think that he was bit by a man and became Man.
He becomes Parent Man.
Honestly, how do you feel? How do you feel?
I'm
he got his
Man Boy.
powers?
His powers?
How
Man
do you
Boy
feel
Man.
he got his powers?
Exactly.
He got his powers by a spider. What?
Do you remember that? The spider that...
Yeah, but how do you feel he got them powers?
By a
Because he got
spider.
bit by a spider.
Do you
What am I
feel
mis-
his parents developed that spider?
No.
Wait, are they really insinuating that his parents were the fucking
That's what I
researchers?
believe from seeing the
Research.
previews.
They were the scientists behind the spider that
Yes,
made
that's
him.
what I'm saying.
Holy
I believe
fuck!
his
Hold on.
parents
Pause the podcast.
developed-
We're watching that right now. If that is true, I agree with everything you're saying. Then and
I still
take
don't
it all
agree. That's
back.
ridiculous. Everything you said.
Shut up.
Okay, the preview is beginning.
Steve, you can't talk for this.
Spider-Man in theaters everywhere July 3rd.
There's a bridge.
Shut up.
Another bridge. Lots of bridges in the universe,
He
apparently.
landed on a bridge.
Okay. He's got the skin-tight Spider-Man suit on.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill you, AIDS.
Cloverfield.
Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna take your glasses so you can't fucking see it.
I'll still be able to see it, nigga.
Alright, here we go. Here's the kid thing, okay?
Oh, never mind, you're handsome. I'll listen.
It's good that they're being saved by Edward. It's good.
Aren't you that guy from the
Look,
Social
look.
Network?
Put it on.
There you go. That's it.
He's
Now
dumb.
fly.
It'll give you power.
Do me a favor a little faster, okay, bud?
This isn't bad.
It's
I get
giving
what
him
they're
courage,
doing.
you fuck.
Cool, but I mean,
Now, if he's Spider-Man's
Look.
out of there.
Don't we see me wait that bit?
his parents clearly created him.
Who are you?
The kid could probably tell you.
Hold on. Here we go.
I've made enemies. Powerful enemies. Put those I love in danger. But when your past is a mystery, how do you ever stop looking?
What?
They read that at
All right, look.
Galen's handbook.
Here we go. Here we go.
You're a wanted man, Peter Parker.
You don't believe what the police are saying, do you?
My dad has 500 officers looking for you.
500? That seems a bit excessive. You know, if you're gonna steal cars, don't dress like a car thief. You found my weakness. It's small knives. Oh, it's so simple. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Just watch. Here, buddy.
What does your father do, Peter? My parents left when I was very young. Peter, someday you'll understand.
Did you tell the boy about his father?
Got your cutters. I'm Richard Parker's son.
If you want the truth, Peter, come and get it.
There he is.
Ready to play God.
There's been a biological attack on New York City.
Let's know about this.
Oh,
I gotta stop him. Do you think what happened to you, Peter, was an accident? Do you have anything like
Just wait.
what you really are?
No, I think I'm good.
His dad. His dad.
Wait. Just wait.
There's a light.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Hey, Parker, you want to play football?
In theaters everywhere, July 3rd.
All right.
Okay, so now that we have that
That's where I
taken
get
care of, guys.
my-
Wasn't that just the trailer?
That's why.
No, that was the.
That was
well,
the
it
full-
was,
that
there
was
was
the full
some, there
movie.
was some
Reel it
other.
in.
There was like
Reel it.
maybe a minute and a half of extra
Everyone reel it
content,
in.
and then the
What
rest
is-
is trailer.
We just saw the trailer. If I edited out that we watched it, whatever. But we just saw the trailer.
So now everybody's on the same page.
Steve, I think you're looking into it too deeply. I don't know if they. It's all right. There is something that they are hinting towards a secret.
The way that Steve was saying it wasn't coming across the way that you guys are seeing it now.
I
think
No, I
might be in the
disagree
minority
because I
here.
said earlier that I think he came across by saying that his parents intended for him to be Spider-Man. Not that they were just they
Yeah,
made
but they're
him.
the ones that genetically
From what I
engineered the
saw,
spider.
I intend. I
Insinuating.
really believe that his parents created him.
I think what that is an excerpt that's randomly taken from some "Oh, you're better than that, Peter." Like a random excerpt from what
Yeah.
what
I
his
don't think it has
parents are
anything
saying.
to do with the
I
plot.
really hope that's not what they're doing. Is they're making it like we made you into Spider-Man, like a gladiator.
Am I the
That'd
only
just be
person?
weird.
I'm just curious. Out of the five of
But
us,
I can see why you would say that is. It does seem like they're hinting towards some secret, and they're like, you want to know what your. They say the whole your parents. They had the whole parent thing about you're bound for better things. We helped you,
Yeah.
and then they have the whole like there's a secret that's gonna be revealed.
Hopefully one day you'll
If
understand.
that is the truth, this is the dumbest movie ever.
Am I the only person that was like completely underwhelmed by that?
It looks like
Wait,
everything I've
that
seen.
part of the preview or
No,
the entire
all
thing?
of it. That just looks dumb. Dude.
I do.
Like,
Here's things I do like about it. Spider-Man.
it looks like a lot of CG.
Spider-Man's
and a lot
a
of-
dick. I fucking love that.
But
in this.
what
Yeah.
if?
Yeah, he's
What if?
he's cocky without being a fucking
But that's
Tobey
not
Maguire.
that's not
cocky.
That is-
Spider-Man.
No, that is Spider-Man.
No,
it's
it's not.
not.
It's not. He was super nerdy and geeky and shit.
Spider-Man
I
is
like
the
Tobey
fucking
Maguire
the
better.
Tobey
pariah.
Maguire pulled it off good because
I
he
thought
was
he
geeky
was
Tobey
about it.
Maguire
Spider-Man.
made a great Peter Parker and a
Yeah.
horrible Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What if I'm right and his parents? Let me ask.
If
let
you're
me
right-
ask
if
each
you're
one of
right-
you.
You're gonna give him oral.
What? No.
I'll take a ball.
What
You
if-
take a ball.
And
What
I'm not
if?
taking the shaft.
What if in this
Take the
new
shaft.
movie
No.
his parents created him? What do you think?
Oh my God, Steve! They did not.
Let me ask each one of you. What do you think? I mean,
No,
if-
that is what I think.
All right,
If,
now that we
if
have
that,
AIDS-
if you are right, and I can see why you would think that because they are honestly insinuating there's some big secret going on, probably to get the audience to go. If that is fucking true, this is the worst movie ever. On the flip side,
what?
they're doing a better. I think they're doing a better Spider-Man than their newer Spider-Mans. That cocky ass Spider-Man is a better Spider-Man.
Why
than
do
what-
you feel?
That's actually the comic book Spider-Man.
Why do
He
you
was a
feel
dick.
it's
Yeah.
the worst if
He wasn't
his
a dick.
mom and dad created him? Why do you feel it's
Because
the worst?
that makes his parents like some weird fucking prophet, like angelical figure that saw the future and shit. And that's just fucking weird.
like we
It's
knew what we
making
had
his-
to do to
but
make
his mom
everything
and dad
better.
thought-
It's
I
making
always
his
thought
parents
his
way
mom
on the
more
and dad
opposite
were
side,
regular
his
people.
mom and dad
Yeah,
thought
ditto.
that if they created him, it
You
would
gotta
save
ash
the
that
world.
before it falls on me.
I don't
Steve.
like this direction. I don't
Yeah.
like the prophetic Spider-Man. I don't like any of it. Spider-Man,
wait, hold on.
the entire angle of Spider-Man is that he's an everyday Joe. The thing that he has going for him, as opposed to Superman or Batman or anything like that, is that he is a regular person. He's got regular problems. He's got to pay rent. He's got to take care of his grandma. He's got to, all these things. That's what makes Spider-Man so great, is that he's identifiable. And they're taking away all those things, and they're pushing him
No.
into this weird kind of
In the-
pseudo
in the
fucking
comics-
mythological character.
In the comics, he was actually closer to this character than he was the Tubby. He was more of a sarcastic asshole.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
at all.
but okay,
Not
wait,
right
wait, wait.
away. I
You're
don't know
looking
if
at,
right
You're
away.
looking at a personality trait. You're looking at characteristic traits. You're looking at it as he does have bills to pay.
Spider-Man has
He's a college student. He is a human
Yep.
along with
Yep.
being Spider-Man. You're looking at it through, instead of him being super geeky and nerdy and knowing everything, he's a cocky smartass with sarcastic comebacks.
But he's
It
not.
sounds like-
but
I
unless
think-
he's Spider, when he's actually Spider-Man, he's got a weird sense of humor. But when he's Peter Parker, nothing. None of
But
that.
you're
You're
agree.
both looking at
So
it
it
through
sounds
different
like
perspectives.
you like.
I think I agree with you what you said, that Tobey Maguire was a perfect Spider-Man, and you said
And
that,
this
or
guy's
was
a better
perfect Peter Parker.
Yeah.
this
and
guy's a
this
better
guy's
Spider-Man, and Tobey Maguire's a better
Hey,
Peter Parker.
I hate it.
Because
Yeah.
I would assume that that Peter Parker, when he puts on that mask, he
Let me
assumes
come-
a different
It's like
type
the,
of
It's like
identity.
Spider-Man becomes
It's-
more than his original
Let
person.
me-
yeah,
Yes.
it's the Bruce Man Batman thing. It's
Yes.
two different
Hold on,
characters.
Steve.
except his voice
What
doesn't
is so wrong
sound like he's being choked.
if his mom and dad created him to be? What is so wrong with that?
I wouldn't
I
like
wanna
that
hear your
because
explanation.
it's not. It's,
What is so wrong if his mom and dad
Now, okay,
created
let's
him
clarify
to
for
be
the poor,
Spider-Man?
confused internet.
Because
Let's clarify that what Steve means is by creating it,
'Cause
he
of the
means
nips.
that his
Nips and
parents
hips.
conspired to create Peter Parker and transform him into Spider-Man. Get what it
basically
sounds.
they genetically
Now, what's
engineered
wrong
a
with
spider
that?
to
What's
bite
wrong
him.
with that, Steve, is
Not
that it's
necessarily to
retarded.
bite him, but they
The
genetically
problem-
engineered the
It's
spider.
retarded because
It's
his parents are not
coincidence that it
That
did
it
scientists.
fit him.
They are
I'm going
not
with that sort of
at
route.
all
It's
interested
so
in
weird.
public justice. None of it.
my
But
my
wouldn't
personal
it be-
problem
Why
is
would they
But
do that?
wouldn't it be his mom and dad created him to
no.
preserve
What's
and
weird about it-
protect society?
What's weird
No,
about
that's
it
dumb.
is
That's
it's
dumb.
it's adding too much importance to his parents, which are never really.
They're not
They
even in
weren't
the
that-
picture.
Yeah, It's making
Oh,
them
I
all of a
agree.
sudden
I
another.
agree, but the past movies insinuated that he got bitten by a spider, but now this new
They didn't
movie.
insinuate. They showed it. That's not
Right.
insinuating.
But the new movie, the previews for the new movie insinuate that his mom and dad created him, and they wanted him to get bitten by this spider.
Steve, I
His
don't know.
mom and dad wanted him to get bitten by the new. I mean, that's the way I'm
It's
not a
wi-
comic book fan, and I don't read comic books, but as an outsider, as you might say, it looks like
As somebody who gets laid.
it looks like his mom and dad created this
Steve!
thing,
Steve,
and
it's cool. We got it.
I understand where you're coming from.
Our opinion is, if that's really the case and they make the parents more important than they are, stupid. I
That's
get
dumb.
it.
I don't
That's
like
a dumb.
that at
That's a
all.
dumb
I don't
plot
see
twist.
why.
What do you mean
You don't see why?
That's completely
Because it
contrary
makes no
to the
sense.
character.
It makes no sense why.
I don't see why because
Because there's no fucking way his parents would be. The Parkers would be like, we're gonna
Because
fuck this
That's
kid.
how people end up in a
We're
loony
gonna
bin.
fuck, and our kid's gonna be a major hero. They don't know that. They don't. They're just a normal
Excuse me,
parent.
But what
whenever
happens-
I think about my kid being a superhero.
Shut the fuck up. Stop helping him.
Stop
No, but
feeding him.
honestly,
But
like,
the result is he's a superhero and he's saving the world.
but they didn't know that he was gonna go in and be bitten by a spider. They didn't know that, and the fact if the movie
I
does do that,
disagree. I think they did know that.
you can't fucking know he's gonna be bitten by a spider.
Two people can't
You
be
have a
Nostradamus at
son.
once.
Do you expect him? Do you expect him to be bitten by a spider
Yeah.
and become Spider-Man?
Yeah, I do.
What?
If you have a spider,
This just became the greatest night of my life.
if you create
I'm so happy I stayed.
if you create a spider
What?
and you have it, and
Hold
you-
on.
and he
Wait.
and he bites Peter Parker,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
and now he
How the
inherits
fuck can you do that?
and he
How can you
inherits.
fucking know that your son's gonna be bit?
Unless they set it up.
If you have a spider in front of you,
Dude, if I could do that, I would make all my kids
Did they
Spider-Man.
fucking make a playpen in front of a spider?
and just
thing?
put him in front of a spider farm.
Were they like,
what will happen will happen.
here, play with a fucking radioactive spider.
For your first birthday, I bought
That'll
you
be
17 radioactive spiders.
but if your goal
one missing.
if your goal is to create somebody that can save the earth
Yes.
Right.
No, we're only
And
talking about
They
Neil.
didn't-
save,
This shit that happened.
Wait, are you
and
okay?
save humanity,
Are you okay with them knowing that they were going to create a Spider-Man?
because if they put the
Spider-Man.
spider and they put it forth and it bites
Hold
Peter
on.
Parker,
He went.
Baby, we can only create a hero if I
According,
can
I don't
put
know
it
what
in your
this
butt.
movie's doing, but according to
True
lore,
story.
he was just like on a field trip when he got bit by
I
a
don't want
spider.
to, but
They didn't like throw arachnids
Exactly.
at him.
That's
until one of them
but
made him a
that's what they
superhero.
make you believe, that he was on a field trip.
And you're okay with that as
Yeah,
as average
because
Joe.
if his parents
Hold on, let me take notes.
if his parents put it
is this how
forth,
you create a successful movie?
Yes, apparently you just do this.
Apparently you do
But
whatever the fuck you
if
want.
his
So
parents-
Batman was bitten by bats,
Makes
and became
Wolverine
Batman.
was
seems
Wolverine.
legit.
And Wolverine was bitten by claws.
Oh,
No, he was bitten by a Wolverine.
He was
He's
bitten
bitten
by
by-
Hugh Jackman.
we're
was
not talking
stabbed
about
by
Batman.
metal.
I
He was
mean,
bitten by
Batman,
Leopold.
That's a different story. But Peter Parker, his parents developed this spider,
They
They put it
him
forth.
into existence.
and it bit Peter.
They
And-
didn't fuck a spider and make it a super
No,
spider.
they didn't fuck
They put a
it.
spider in a glass and held it on his arm
But
until it bit
Peter,
him.
but Peter
Tapping on
got
it.
bitten by the spider.
Steve, I don't
mean,
know.
You or
I don't know. I
You
don't
or
know.
I, we could walk in anywhere
Yes.
and get bitten by a spider.
That's
Yeah,
That's
true story, dog.
That's
so
radioactive.
Peter walked in.
This is
and
literally
he
what we're going
got
to talk about
bitten
this
by
entire
the
podcast.
spider.
So Peter walked into a bar.
No, not a bar.
Bit by spider, savior of humanity.
On a field trip. I mean, he got bitten.
But what
And-
you're insinuating, holy shit! What you're insinuating,
Let it go, Matt.
I don't know, is that
Just let it go,
Peter's
bud.
parents can predict the future, knew that he would be bitten by a super spider, therefore become Spider-Man, so that it was their mission in life to create a man that could be Spider-Man. So they
Yeah.
trained him.
You don't have to predict the future.
Yes, you do.
All
Holy
you
shit!
have
You
to-
knew that was coming.
But all you have to do is create a spider, okay?
They didn't make the spider
That
though.
can bite you. And once it
So
bites you,
anything other than a daddy long leg.
no, I understand. I mean, you create a spider that has all these powers.
They didn't make the spider though.
No, I believe that they did create the spider, and then it.
Yes.
Steve, I love you so much. Have my babies.
I believe it. I believe.
Make Spider-Man.
You know, when this movie
Watch
comes
the
out,
movie. Watch the movie. I believe that that his
Steve,
mom
I
and
swear
dad.
to God, if this movie comes out and that is the plot, I will come over and give you a fucking back rub, 2 bottles of Jaeger, and probably a hand job.
If that's
I will
true,
If you do that, I'm taking you to Vegas.
I will be. Because I believe that that's what happened.
I
His
will
mom and dad
personally
created
apologize.
this spider, and I believe that they intended for this spider to bite Peter
Yeah,
and
but
give
somehow they
him
waited
all
until
the
he was
powers.
like 19.
So I'll take you up on that.
All right,
bet.
hand job for you. If,
Wait,
you,
what
if that is
happens?
the
I'll
plot, I
take you
swear
up
to
on
Christ, and
What?
everything I love it. If that is true, if that is the plot of the movie, I will fucking rub your dick like it is a fucking jackpot lottery ticket.
I take you up on that.
All right, everybody wins.
Not that I'm
What
a
happened?
faggot.
No, I'm not a faggot either. But out of respect, out of respect, if that is true, I will fucking rub his dick like there's no business.
You know what?
Homosexuality.
Wait. You know what, Steve? You're
We
coming back the Wednesday after this movie comes out, and we're fucking talking about it. We all have to go see it
Exact.
together
Today-
and like stroke each other's dicks
Yeah,
while
yeah.
we're sitting.
Hold
in
on,
the
I'll give you a
theater.
hand job in the theater.
Today this movie comes out.
No,
and,
the day,
and
not 2 days. the
Steven,
day.
what happens when
I-
we're right?
Yeah, what do I get?
Yeah, what do we get? What do we decide?
I demand weed at the very least.
What
I don't know
happens?
about that. Like I
Oh
said,
my
somebody
God.
that's not, somebody that doesn't read comic books and
No
doesn't
shit.
follow. But I do love the movies, these movies that come out.
Well, clearly, because you know so much about the lore. Oh my God! Let's just end this. Let's just end this nonsense. All right, that is our podcast. The Amazing Spider-Man.
What are you gonna name this
Oh,
one?
sweet Jesus.
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
The Amazing Argument.
We'll figure it out later. Apparently, Peter Parker's parents. Oh my God! Peter Parker's parents fuck a pack of pickled peppers,
And they had a little prick.
Peter
right.
Parker's parents pick a pack of pickled peppers.
To sum it up in English, apparently, according to Steve, his parents created the spider before they died that
To
gave
bite
Peter
Spider-Man.
Parker his powers.
Yes. Now, if this
Permanently.
If this is true, I will give
stand
Steve a
by
hand
that.
You
job.
gotta have a lot of peas.
I stand by that.
Pronounced.
I stand by that.
And I will give him a hand job if that's true. All right, this is HIXIIVII,
This is Matthew J.P.
This is Mr. Vister,
and that's Steve over there.
and we got Keri on the side.
Woo-woo. All right, we're getting out of here for
This has been Project Ear episode 11. Holy shit.
Classy as always.
Oh, when isn't it classy?
Oh my God.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out! Here comes a Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there! There goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame he's ignored, action is his reward. Look out, there goes the Spider-Man. Watch out, Mr. Heisenberg. chill of night at the scene of a crime. Like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward. To him, life is a great big hang up. Wherever there's a hang up, you'll find the Spider-Man.